Now, here on Loose Women, we never shy away from taboo topics. So today we are marking Bladder Health Month and discussing bladder leaks, something our next guest knows all too well about. On screen, she comes across as the very confident, strictly head judge, but for years she struggled in silence. And here to share her story, please welcome Shirley Ballas. Welcome, Shirley. Lovely to see you, Shirley, and thank you. And we're just talking, we talk about everything on this show. You know that. You've been on here enough to know that. And it's such an important thing to do. And you feel you want to share a very personal part of your life.
I do. I feel like bladder leaks are a little bit of a taboo subject that nobody sort of wants to talk about, you know, and I just think it's important that women do their pelvic floor exercises, that we understand that should be part of our daily routine. Being a dancer myself, I do them all the time. I've learned how to do them. But when I was giving birth and when I was pregnant, and particularly during menopause, I struggled with that and bladder leaks. And I talked to my mum about it. And for my mother's generation, it's a taboo subject. She doesn't want to talk about it. In fact, when she knew I was coming on this morning, I hope you're watching, Mother, she was really quite, oh, dear, you can't talk about that. But I think it is a subject heading. Yeah. And I think when you have a job on the TV, if you have a platform and you can help the ladies out there, for me, it's extremely important.
But I think it's interesting, you see, because we see you and what you do and such a physical job as well, you just wouldn't assume that this was something that you were quietly having to battle behind the scenes, because it's something that you end up having to think about. It's sort of, it changes the way you have to work, potentially.
Well, it does, and, you know, I don't drink fluids, I don't drink water at all if I'm travelling or unless I'm in the studio. But I think most women, if you sneeze, for example, if you had a little sneeze...
If you laugh for some.
If you laugh, you know, particularly at 64 years of age. Now I'm noticing it even more, and I thought, let me do this subject heading, let me get everybody engaged in doing their pelvic floor exercises and understanding that it's extremely important that we talk about it and that we share and we don't suffer in silence.
Because, I think it's really interesting because for women of my age, nobody talks about it. Nobody's telling us what we should be doing. You know, I think people think it's something that you just worry about as you get older. But it's like, don't we need to start preparing now? Is that
Absolutely. I mean, I was 25 when I gave birth to Mark.
And did you notice the change from then, from when he was born, with the bladder control?
Well, for me, it's always been there. I mean, I'm always jumping up and down, doing a jive, a little pas de deux, a little cha-cha-cha. You know, I'm active all day long teaching. Yeah. And sometimes it can happen. So I think it's important. Nobody ever wanted to talk to me about it. No. The doctors weren't, you know... They always want to give you a bit of medication or something. But in actual fact, we can help ourselves by doing some pelvic floor exercises and being aware.
So you're an ambassador for this. It's always discreet campaigns, squeeze a day, to try and get all of us, like today, to talk about this. 1 in 3 women will experience bladder leaks at some point in their lifetime. And like you say, these pelvic floor exercises are hugely important. You're going to show us.
I am.
What to do.
But also, you know, 94% of women won't admit to any problems that they have, and 94% of women don't do their pelvic floor exercises. 94%.
And what difference can it make to your pelvic? Like, if you're doing them versus not doing them, is a big difference.
It tightens up that area, darling.
But you must have been really strong anyway there from dancing.
Well, menopause and baby and age, darling, not that you have that at the moment, but when you get to my age, everything starts falling apart, trust me.
And it doesn't look like it.
Dropping, falling.
How exactly? What do you do?
Well, if I stand up here and I come around to the front here so that you can sort of see. So if I stand up with a very lovely long line and I lift my pelvic area here and I hold, so if I cha, 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 and release, a bit of rumba going on there, and then I lift. You can all try it, ladies, and hold and release. So it's lift and hold. Lift and hold. And we've got dancers.
Is the cha-cha down there?
It's a cha, cha. I'm holding You're cha-cha queen over here.
Yeah, because we do a bit. We got a thing that we do. A lot of West Indians. We use a different term, but it's down there.
Is it, darling? Well, just
Cha-cha.
pelvic floor exercises, lift and hold. We can do it wherever we're going. Supermarkets, at home, when we're sitting, when we're cha-cha-charing.
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 And it becomes part of your life then.
It must
Shirley,
become
that's what
part
it
of your
is.
life, right from every age. I believe it's important.
Yeah. We have to ask you about being a grandmother.
Oh.
Your little grandson. Is he a
Can I
year
just tell
already?
you? I have to tell you, I'm sorry to interrupt. He just took 3 steps yesterday. 3 steps.
He's cha-cha-chaing already.
I have the best son ever in the whole world. FaceTimes me every single day, even if it's only for 5 or 10 minutes. Banksi with an eye is always trying to give me his little chicken wing down the phone, or his little food, or his avocado.
And this is your son, Mark's little boy, obviously, but
Yes.
Mark's following in your footsteps.
Oh, well, he is. He was-
Literally.
Yeah, I'm so proud of that child. So he was a guest judge on Dancing with the Stars a few weeks ago, and he occupied the same seat in the United States that I occupy here in Great Britain.
That's lovely.
Wow.
And
So
it was the most
incredible.
fun week of my whole life, putting his clothing together and sharing. So it was marvellous, yes.
I have to say, I really enjoyed watching Strictly at the weekend, the Blackpool. Everybody was
Wasn't
in
it
Blackpool.
marvellous?
It was marvellous. I guess we can't say who you got your eyes on, but Pete Wicks, the pink trousers, that really got you into a bit of a flutter, didn't it?
Well, I think it got everybody into a bit of a flutter, you know, and I was really trying to watch his...
You used this word. What was the word you said?
About
He was very...
Pete is he gives 100%. When he started at the very beginning of the show, as with most of them, you know, you don't know where people are going to go on the journey. And what I love about him is he embraces anything that's thrown at him. And I think he realised, you know, he's not the best cha-cha-cha dancer in the world, so we go for a little bit of a Anne Whitcomb kind of vibe, feel, bit of fun going on there. And he takes his work very seriously, but he doesn't take himself seriously. But he did catch us all off guard, I have to say.
Yeah, I bet he
Moxie was
did.
giving me
It's
a little
very,
under the table.
A very strong year, though, Shirley. Incredible dances so far.
I hope you all vote. Do you all vote?
Yes.
Do you vote?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, please make my job easier, please.
Well, that's true. I do
Please.
feel for all of you. It's not
very
an easy
hard,
job
no,
being a
it's
judge.
not.
No one wants
Yeah.
to get sent home, and I hate it when they say, "And the resting vote will be with head judge." And I think, poor Shirley.
I always hope that the judges will agree, but
So
of
you
course...
don't have to make that final call.
Oh, well, it's heartbreaking. It's
No,
heartbreaking.
very
But I just
tough.
want to say about the show, if I may just really say quickly, what you see at home and what I see in the studio are 2 different things. As you see with these overhead cameras, they can shoot from the top, so you might see the passion and the love and the spinning round. I see the feet in the
different
studio.
in there.
I also
Yeah.
don't see the graphics, the leaves
Shirley.
falling and
I-
everything that's going on, you know.
Amazing.
You're right. I'm sorry. We have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Shirley.
Oh, thank you.